Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Tonight we're feeding our sweet tooth with banana and blueberry muffins. Muffins are a great sweet treat to make because once you've got all your ingredients sorted out, it's just basically chuck them in a bowl, give them a mix, into the muffin pan, into the oven, out of the oven, ready to go. So that being said, this is what's going in these muffins. We're going to make 12. So we're cooking these at 170 fan forced, which I treat my oven as fan forced because it has a mind of its own. 190 for normal. You need a muffin tray and line it with 12 paper cases, like I have done. You also need a bowl, a stirring stick. I've got my handy pink spatula, my favourite weapon for in the kitchen, and my bowl. Come on in and I'll show you the ingredients. Okay, so as I say, it's literally a just chuck it all in situation. 2 cups of self-raising flour. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Popped it in there. 2/3 of a cup of rolled oats. Don't get the quick ones, get the regular ones. 2 eggs lightly beaten. I haven't beaten them yet, but they're in there. 1 and 1. 200-gram tub of natural yogurt. I could not get a 200-gram tub. I've got to start eating more yogurt because it's healthy, so I got the 1 kilo and I've weighed out 200 grams. 80 grams of margarine melted and cooled. 2 medium ripe bananas mashed. Basically chuck them on a plate and get a fork and just mash them with a fork. 1 medium green apple, peel and grate it. Try not to grate it until you're nearly ready to cook because it's already going brown. That's my fault, I'm dawdling. 1/2 cup of honey. That was a bit of excitement. I had the end of the old cup of honey, which had all gone solidified. Don't ask me how you keep honey without it solidifying. I've opened a new jar. Was watching but wasn't watching, so I've had a honey spill. That was not exciting, but all good. So I've got solidified honey and normal honey. At the end of the day, it's all going to cook anyway. And finally, 3/4 of a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries. The frozen ones are awesome because you can stick them in the freezer, and whatever's left over you can use in smoothies or with ice cream. Put them through the rest of the yogurt, so you're not spending money on fancy yogurt. You can make your own. All right, now that you know what we need, let's do it. All right, bowl and handy pink spatula. So I did forget to mention we also need a sieve, so pop that over your bowl. In goes the 2 cups of self-raising flour. In goes the cinnamon. And apparently we're only adding 1/2 cup of that rolled oats, which was 2/3 of a cup. Oh, because we're sprinkling the remaining on the top. Alright, so have a really good guess. If you don't care about sprinkling rolled oats on the top, because let's face it, it's only a cosmetic thing, just chuck them all in. And that's what I think I'll do. I don't need rolled oats on the top. I'll think I'm eating porridge otherwise. Alright, so we've got 3 things in here. Mix it, make a well. A well is where you basically push all the dry ingredients to the outside and leave a gap in the middle. Okay, into the well is going to go the eggs. 1, 2. That yogurt. get a spoon and get the rest of that out after. The melted butter. Margarine, sorry. The banana. The apple. And the honey. Okay, so we've practically got everything in here. I think all we're missing is just the blueberries, and if you kept a little bit of a rolled oats for the top. So see what I mean by chucking everything in? Okay. So annoying how honey does that. It's almost like you need to open it and then get rid of it, like use it up straight away. Alright, so it looks like a mess, but it's a beautiful mess. Alright, get your spatula and mix it. Don't over mix it. You just want it combined. Okay, now we're putting the blueberries in last, and the reason for that, I'm guessing, is so that they don't bleed. It sounds disgusting, but it's just the colour bleeding, not literally. We're not stabbing them or anything. Alright, get down there a bit further. You want everything mixed in. It's an interesting combination, that's why I went for it, because it's using yogurt instead of a milk. Or yogurt and honey, I should say. So most muffins use milk, but these don't. They're using the honey and the egg and the yogurt to bind it, which is pretty cool. Something different. All right. So now we're going to bring the patty pan over once we put the blueberries in. So just sprinkle those on top. And as I say, with these, only lightly stir them through. You will get the bleeding, and you'll see, when you do it, you'll see what I mean. The frozen ones are more likely to bleed than fresh ones. Actually, they're not too bad. You might get a purplish tinge to it, but it's cool. Alright, so let's get those patty pans. Grab yourself a spoon so we can dollop. I'll just use this one. Alright. Dollop it into the 12. So at this time, if you did reserve some rolled oats, that would be going on the top of these. If you was like me and you said, stuff it, then you'll be obviously not worrying about that step, like me. These, so it does make 12, as I mentioned. And they're going to cook for 20 to 25 minutes. That is all going to depend. I've just got a flower pocket there. Everything's going to depend on what your oven's like. Some people have good ovens. Some, like me, have temperamental ovens. There you go. All right. And with this one, if there's an ingredient you don't like, you might not like blueberries, try frozen raspberries or frozen mixed berries. Try something different. I think you need the banana because it actually helps bind it, and I think the apple would do the same thing as well. So you could substitute the blueberries for raspberries. That would be nice. Apple, raspberry and banana. Anyway, if you try something different and it's awesome, pop a note in the comments. Be good to have some feedback of people that try different things. Now I seemingly have a lot of extra left over, so I'm just going to make them really full. Okay, so I will be back when these are ready. Okay, so I ended up giving them an extra 5 minutes. And there you have it, banana and blueberry muffins. I hope you enjoy this one. They smell amazing. I can smell the honey in them. And I'm going to catch you on the next adventure. Bye!